Foster care. It's not for the weak. In the foster care system, African American children have a disadvantage. It's already more Caucasian foster parents in the system. Foster parents than it is African American. You should be attached to your foster babies, because if you're not attached to them, you're not loving them properly. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to get attached to them to be able to love them how they should be loved. You have to expect the unexpected, and it's hard to prepare for them because there's just so many things that you may not even experience. It's a rough patch for you, in time during this time. You can't, you know it's a silver line somewhere in them clouds, but you just can't see. I need you here with me, and I'll show you what love is for. Awesome family, what's up, family? How y'all been doing today? It's beautiful outside today, y'all. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since your girl been on this camera. You hear me? Hey, it has just been a crazy. I've been trying to do a few videos, which I have done. A couple videos here and there, but it's been so it's been crazy, y'all. The last couple months have been nuts, which is why y'all been seeing that I've been doing like a lot of hauls and things of that sort, because I wasn't able to vlog really like I typically do. Just have a sit down, and just chit chat with my peoples, because it's been a minute and I want y'all to catch up and figure out, what's been going on with your girl. Where should I start? Let's say this, and y'all know how I am. I'm gonna put it on the floor because it just is what it is. Foster care. It's not for the weak. If you think that this is going to be a walk in the park, if you do not have a support system, especially a support system, if you don't have one, I'm gonna be honest with you, don't do it. And I know people like, what? Don't do it. Don't do it, because I don't think that the foster parents take into account a lot of times when you do that, when you do the class and they tell you, to have a support system. I figure, okay, well, I got a couple people, whatever, but when the ball starts to roll, baby, when that avalanche, when that avalanche comes, baby, you gotta be prepared, okay? And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I wasn't prepared. Y'all, hold on. All right, y'all. Y'all see, we out here on the porch with the birds today because this is where I need to be, right here outside as much as possible. Okay? Anyways, like I was saying, but before I go any further, y'all please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, bing, bong, ping, so you can be notified every time that your girl upload a new video, right? Y'all please make sure to share this, okay? And I'm dead serious about this, because I feel like, I don't know if it's enough being said, especially in the Black community, about foster care and what it is that you need. And I don't want you to go into this blindly, okay? And if you ain't doing foster care, you need to hear, how this whole thing works, okay? From a foster parent, a single foster parent, should I say. So check this out, right, y'all? I'm going to go ahead and give y'all a backstory, okay? If y'all don't know, y'all new here, I am a foster parent. I have one child. He is grown, so that's definitely a plus. When I decided to become a foster parent, I decided I chose an age group of 0 to 6 years old. That was my age group, and I only wanted, starting off, African American, biracial little girls, okay? That's what I requested. But as time progressed, I did say that I would take little boys. I personally want to do African American because I feel like in the foster care system, African American children have a disadvantage. It's already more Caucasian foster parents in the system. I mean, foster parents than it is African American. So I felt like I would be better served with an African American child, you know, if I could. Not to discriminate against any other race, it's just that, you know, I felt like, you know, their needs would be better met if I could be, you know, their foster parent, right? Nothing against any other race or any other foster parents. It's just I felt like I know how the system is, right? Anyways, boom. So rewind. You know, I finally got a placement. I got a newborn baby, right? Which I was happy for. Brought her home from the hospital. Okay. Which that's Sugar. If y'all don't know, her nickname is Sugar. I don't disclose any of her, you know, her business when it comes to the case. You know, I talk about my perspective. Okay. And especially because, you know, the goal is reunification for Sugar, okay? So we don't want to put nobody's business out there because it ain't nobody's business. My business, though, I can take, okay? Anyway, I got a placement, and I was all gung-ho, right? And I just felt like, you know, I had enough support system, okay? And I just knew that I could do it, you know, on my own because I am a single parent to my son. So in my mind, I thought that I had did it on my own, okay? Clearly I didn't. You know, I didn't move out of my mom's house until my son was like 8 months. So I had some help there. It never even dawned on me, you know, the things that you have to do. And it's just, this ain't even just for foster parents. Like, this is for parents, period. So when I brought Sugar home, you know, it was all good. But I work, so I couldn't take any days off. So I took maybe that Friday off, I think it was. I took that Friday off, that Thursday. And then I went straight back to work. Well, Sugar's a newborn. So you know, it's hard. Sugar on her own schedule. So that was a tough one there. Nobody can help you, you know. Especially if you're getting a newborn, nobody can help you unless somebody's coming over here and helping you, you know, rotate, which I didn't have that. My son, you know, he's grown, so, you know, he do his own thing. My mom, you know, she stayed somewhere else, and I had to keep the baby in the house because, you know, it's too much going on. So I had to deal with that. I had to deal with getting up, you know, every 2 hours, every hour, because she just was, you know, fussy and stuff too. That was hard in itself, okay? It's a big change for me. And y'all, I'm 40, so, you know, I'm used to getting my sleep, right? I'm used to getting my sleep, okay? We got through that. Sugar was like 6 weeks old, okay? Sugar was 6 weeks old when she started sleeping through the night. And Sugar sleep through the night, okay? Sugar sleeps through the night. Sugar go to bed at 7:30. She wake up again at, like 11. And then to eat, and then she'll wake up again at 3 o'clock to eat again, and then at 6, you know, we waking up to be outside. I'm outside, and somebody's car they need to tune up. They do. But Sugar is, like I said, she sleep through the night or whatever. So, you know, we get up at 6 o'clock to go to daycare. All right, cool. Sugar hit 2 months, okay? I got sick. I got sick, so I wasn't recording or nothing like that. I don't even know if y'all even know the difference, but I did tell y'all that I was sick, right? I got sick. I don't have anybody here to assist me with the baby, right? And I got a newborn baby. So y'all need to take this into account if you're deciding to get children, especially if they're not school age. Like, these things will happen. What are you going to do when they do happen, okay? Because it's going to happen. I got sick. Nobody could watch Sugar. On top of that, when you're dealing with foster care children, the only people that can watch a foster care child would be somebody that already has their background checked done. So like I told you, I had a support system, but I didn't have a lot of people who had their background checked. The only ones that I had was my mama, my auntie, and my son, right? All three of them were sick. So it's nothing that they could do. It's nothing that I could do. I had to just stay here and tough it out. So I just went and bought masks, you know, thinking that would, you know, help. So I wore the mask. I slept with these masks on my face, y'all, because I was just so scared that this newborn baby would get whatever I would get. And then, you know, RSV is going around, and, you know, that's really bad on these babies right now. Like, hold on, y'all. Mine's not. Okay. This demon, so I hope it ain't overheating. Okay. Got out the light a little bit. But, that's really hard on these babies right now, right? So I was really scared. And I'm like, I didn't want whatever I had to transfer to her and then get her sick, right? Now, mind you, you know, not only do you have to deal in the foster care, you know, people say it's like your child. You take care of them like it's your own, but it's not, okay? Let's go ahead and get some clarity on this. It is not. And you always remember it when you then have to contact somebody else and contact 3-4 people about what's going on, every little thing that goes on, okay? So I got sick. I got over my sickness, right? Like I said before, I don't know if I said that, but I did say everybody was sick or whatever, right? I got sick. I laid down, and Monday morning, that Monday, y'all, I got Sugar up, and I'll be doggone if Sugar then, I said, oh no, the baby's sick. Now, I done kept a mask on my face. I'm telling you, I slept with this mask on my face. I never really, never had it off my face. But Sugar is coughing, y'all. I'm scared, okay? I'm scared for real. And you know, it's hard because, you know, it's a newborn baby. You're gonna be scared regardless because it's a newborn baby. Not to mention, I was scared because of the backlash I thought that I would get from, you know, the caseworker, from the parents. You know, we got court coming up. I didn't know how this was gonna play out. You know, the GAL, which is the guardian ad litem, I think that's what it is. Yeah, it's basically the baby's lawyer. I have to then, you know, talk to them about what's going on, how this baby's doing. I didn't know how this cough is gonna progress, right? So I'm scared. So as soon as she got the cough, I said, oh, she's not going to school. She's not going to daycare, right? I kept Sugar out of daycare the whole entire week, right? She still had this cough, and it was a nasty little cough, right? I was scared. I called the doctor's office 3 times, okay? 3 times in a week. I did. And I know that's like, you know, that's a newborn, that's a new mother's thing. But I know how this works. Like, had that been my child, I would have been like, okay, you know, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do what we need to do for him. He gonna get through it. But I was just in my head so much. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I was just in my head so much. I was scared. So, you know, I update the caseworker. I tell the parents, you know, she was good though. Only thing that Sugar had was a cough. But when she would cough, like, she would predominantly cough too when she was eating. So I'm like, oh, she ain't eating properly. She gonna lose weight. You know, that was another thing, right? The caseworker said she was good, you know. Now fast forward, Sugar got over her cough, right? She got over her cough. But I was so stressed out within this 2 or 3 week span, because not only was the baby coughing, but she was fussy too. And she never had a fever, but I was always constantly checking for a fever. I was checking to see, you know, if she had a little nose run. I'm like, oh, now it's progressing. I was scared. So I got myself into a tizzy, y'all. I got myself into this ball of chaos, okay? And on top of that, like I said, I didn't send Sugar to school. Sending Sugar to daycare for the whole entire week. So I work from home, which is a plus. But I had to multitask with being on the phone and tending to Sugar. Sugar's a newborn, so Sugar, she need to eat, you know, every 2 hours. I gotta change her, I gotta entertain her, I gotta burp her. All these things I plan, and I don't have a break in between, okay? I didn't have a break. I could have called respite, but I just didn't, okay? So I didn't call respite. That was, you know, that's my fault, which I'm gonna call respite, because I got some issues. I got some things coming up that I'm gonna need them to you know, get Sugar for a little bit. So like I said, I was in my head. I was scared. You know, this is my first place, so I didn't want to jeopardize her having to be moved to another placement. This how silly. I thought in my mind that, you know, I just got wound up like she was just going to have to be moved. And, you know, I didn't want her to have to be moved if she didn't need to. Like I said, reunification is the goal for Sugar. So the only places that Sugar should be is here. Staying, should I say, is here and at home with her parents. You know, if that's the goal, which it is. So I didn't want her to be moved somewhere else. That's just too much. And I brought Sugar home from the hospital. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I got attachment to her. I love her, as you should, though. You should be attached to your foster babies, because if you're not attached to them, you're not loving them properly. I'm just saying, you're going to have to get attached to them to be able to love them how they should be loved. But yeah, y'all, I was so stressed. And now, you know, the visits have changed. I'm thankful that her caseworker does do the transportation, because I'm not able to do transportation because of the times that they do visits. I'm at work and I can't take any days off. Now, mind you, I took days off. So we here too. You know, we here where at this point, you calling off and it's not a time that you requested the week prior to, you know, that's points, right? So that's where we at with it. You know, your girl, she just got a first point, because I've called in, you know, the baby been sick, and it's just been chaotic, okay? But those are the things that you have to deal with. Like, it's so many things that you have to expect the unexpected. And it's hard to prepare for them, because it's just so many things that you may not even experience with case to case. Like, it's hard. It really is. And then you, like I said, you have so many opinions, because there's so many people dealing with this one particular case. It's hard to communicate, and it's a scary. It's scary. So here I am today, y'all, and my computer messed up anyways. It shut down on me yesterday, which that worked out for me though, because I ended up Sugar still she went to daycare. I called off because my computer was messed up. I ended up getting a new one today, but I decided I wasn't gonna go in, because I'm like, I need a mental health day. Don't be afraid. Y'all don't be afraid to reach out to somebody. This has nothing to do with foster care, but if you feel like you're in a slump, or you just don't know, you know, how to keep your head above water, you're stressing out, don't be afraid to, you know, to reach out to somebody and just let somebody know, you know, how you feeling. You know, just that in itself will relieve some of that stress. Because, baby, I was so, that week when Sugar was coughing, I just had so much. I was frustrated because I didn't know, like, whether or not I was doing whether or not I was doing it right, should I say, right? She was still coughing, and I was doing everything I was supposed to do, you know, with the pots and the pans and the humidifiers and, you know, all those things. I was doing everything I was supposed to do, but she still had this cough. And I'm like, hey, she's still supposed to be having this cough. I thought this cough was supposed to be going, but then, you know, she's a baby, so it's going to take a little bit longer. So I just got caught up in, you know, I just got caught up in this world with all these things just playing in my head. And so I decided that I was going to sign up for, well, not sign up, but I joined 4-5 different foster care groups, and adopting single parent foster care groups and adoption groups on Facebook. And those have been such a significant help to me with talking to people who know exactly what it is that you're going through, or going through the same thing as you at that time. It makes you feel better, even though, you know, it's a rough patch for you, you know, in time, during this time, and you can't, you know it's a silver line somewhere in them clouds, but you just can't see it. Dang. When you sign up for those groups and those support groups, it definitely helps. I would highly suggest you do that. And if you're going to be a foster care, I highly suggest that you have like 10, 12 people on your caregivers, or your alternative caregivers. So if anything should happen, you have boom, 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 boom. Like, it's no nothing being missed. Like, you get a break. You can take the baby there. Like, you need to have that. I wish I would have did that, and I wish I would have listened to them when they told me you need support. Because as foster parents, you need support. Okay, I know you want to support the children, but you have to have support yourself so that you don't get burnt out quick. Because I definitely felt like it's hot, y'all. It's supposed to be 70 degrees outside, and your girl feeling it. But I definitely, I felt like, okay, I'm here. Like I'm at my wit's end. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I felt like that. It was just a couple days ago. Just yesterday. Let me not even lie to y'all. Just yesterday. You know, I had contemplated, like, you know, what you gonna do, girl? You know, like, what you gonna do? Cause this can't be it. Like, this can't be what's to come. Like, I can't deal with it on a consistent basis. I can't. Also, I want to tell y'all too, though, that after Sugar got a cough, my son did come over, though, and I thank him for that. My son came over, well, he came home, and he helped me. He was there with me, you know, while I went to work, because, like I said, I wasn't sending her to daycare for a little bit, and even daycare decided they want to take some days off, so I needed my son here, you know, to assist me with her. So it worked out, and, you know, he gave me a little break, and I definitely needed that. I needed that break. I needed that restart. I needed that re-jump to figure out, you know, why I'm doing what I'm doing. It's been an emotional roller coaster, y'all. I'm going to try to, you know, get back on the schedule, because I hate not putting up no content and going a whole week without putting out content. Like, y'all know I got to put out at least 2 videos, but I just had to make sure that this right here was okay? Because I was definitely, like, getting anxious and just, you know, in my own head. But yeah, y'all, I just want to come in and tap in with y'all, just let y'all know, you know, where I've been, what's been going on. We're getting back in a good space, on a good road. So hopefully, you know, I'll be able to get back and be more consistent on here, and y'all know, get back to doing what we do, y'all. All right, y'all. I just want to jump in and just tell y'all what's going on. All right. Well, I'm about to get up out of here. Thanks for watching. Bye.